Hey, my Sugar Bears, welcome back to my channel, Bougie AF. It's your host, Nicole. It's where I say stay bougie on them. It's me feeding you feminism for the soul. It's my soul food offering. It's where I apply pressure to issues by being critical and logical. Now, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now, let's get to the commentary where I can guarantee you I will be doing too much because that's just me. And like Sheree said, who's gonna check me, boo? All right, y'all. So we are back. So I just wanted to get back to it because I did my Coil Ray music review yesterday, last night, maybe today, same day, whatever. And I woke up this morning and I was on Facebook and I came across Omeretta, who's on the new season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And there was this clip where she's talking about her relationship with her mom and all this other stuff. And I kind of wanted to show you both clips, but most definitely wanted to highlight talent. But given my opinion, I know how people will try to make it seem as though there be bias or something be wrong with people mentally when they have strong opinions about things that we all seem to feel the same way about. So it's just like, okay, to counter that, let me give you what I do think is talent. Let me highlight another young sister that is doing her thing that is actually what I say is good talent. So if I can talk about what is bad, I'm going to talk about what is good. And so we have Miss Omeretta. So before we get into the Love and Hip Hop clip, which is a little deeper, I kind of want to highlight her music or her talent. So this is her page that I'm on Instagram right here. Beautiful dark skinned woman. Yes. Beautiful, just beautiful. Omeretta out of Georgia, I believe. I've been made aware of her, and so I have listened to her music previously. I try to, every time I hear about women or black, especially dark skinned black women, I do have a bias for dark skinned black women. So it very rarely do I go against them. If you're dark skinned, because I'm dark skinned, we are a tribe out in these streets. I didn't know I was ugly until I got on Clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? And and it's weird though I'm laughing, but the only reason I'm laughing is because I didn't think of myself as not ugly until I started going on Clubhouse. Right? Okay, we're gonna take a break from this story. Until I started going on Clubhouse and started to see all these rooms for this emotional support for dark skinned women and all types of why don't black men choose dark skinned women? Why do black women not feel beautiful? It was all of these weird ass titles, and I'm like, whoa. I mean, I knew it's a thing where black men have preferences for light skinned women, but it's never been my thing. It's never been my bag. I've never felt like I wasn't unseen, unnoticed because of my dark skin. So I didn't have some of those complexes other women may have, but it was just a lot. It was a lot. But I most definitely bias dark skinned women. So if you haven't noticed, Cash Doll. I used to love me some JT from City Girls. I still love City Girls, so it's not a thing. But I mean, some of the shit she do and her attitude is crazy. So I'm gonna talk about it, right? But it doesn't mean I don't know these people, and these people don't know me. So it's just be an opinion off of what I do know. So it's not all that deep for me. But yeah, I'm biased towards dark skinned women. So it just is what it is because there is a real struggle out there, and we do have a hard time in society. So how could I not be? You know what I'm saying? So anytime I can highlight us, I most definitely try to go out the way. And because how history, y'all know me, how history has depicted dark skinned black women of not being attractive, of not being sexy, and to see other dark skinned black women out there who are opposite of that, I most definitely got to bring attention to that. We were always the me and me character. We were always that type of depiction, or we were all over sexualized. If you go back to the black exploitation era of movies and TV and stuff like that, how black women, dark skinned black women, appear on your screen matters. I mean, and it shows. Even if you go back and you start looking at cartoons, right? And one of the ones, the Proud Family, if you notice that they made like not that I don't think they consciously did it, but the ghetto girl is a brown or dark skinned girl. You get what I'm saying? So we're talking about that depiction. What else type of depiction? Um, and again, probably not consciously doing it and they not knowing that they're doing it. Even if you look at, okay, because y'all swear I know I'm not biased. Even if you look at cousin Pam, who came to live with the Cosby Show, cousin Pam was a dark skinned woman, right? And so what I'm saying, I don't know if I feel like, oh, we have to have a dark skinned woman to play this role to come off as ghetto and tough. But a lot of times that ghetto tough girl is always a dark skinned girl. So yes, most definitely. So I wanted to show y'all that. So let's get back. I want y'all to listen to her music. It's really dope. Right here.
Stand on the boat for the longest they've been last. Rather you been rapping for forever. You still on the charts that you came in the game and they passed. They learn take time, but they talking down on me, saying I can make music pretty please up gas. But when I get to 10, I swear it ain't no coming down. Look, I'm the hardest bitch rapping if you ask me, but ain't nobody ask me. So many thoughts in my head, they keep spinning, I just wanna break free. I got a real life goals, they steal my soul. I be down if I let them take me. Look, I'm a grind, I'm a hustle.
Hey.
Gotta put in extra work, can't cheat. And listen when my stomach ain't full and my brain on 100, I be tossing all night, can't sleep. I just wanna wear out. I got OGs all boys, but some money with love, so please tell me what the hate about. Hey. Why I get this stuff, they wanna know. Like I told them for 8 now. Now I'm big for it, tough for some time when I'm alone. Everything hit at once and I break down. Not for a true story. I never want sympathy, never want.
Shit goes hard. That shit goes hard. So yeah, I most definitely wanted to highlight. I mean, here goes another. I think she's freestyling because at the end of the day, like she should have been in the double XL freestyle. And maybe maybe she was in a previous year. I'm not sure, but this is the type of talent we need to push forward to the forefront.
That's why I ain't at the top yet, dog. They been hanging on me. They been dropping out, trying to count me out and put the brakes on me. That's a fool there. And you ain't from Atlanta, you just moved there. I ain't selling shit, I won't ride dick. I'm nothing like the rest. Look, I'm too rare and I'm too real. He was talking next time, it's too feel. When everybody said fuck me, I swear to God and shit number 2 tears. Omeretta's hard to work with. She spoiled, she act like a diva. She never gonna listen to none of these people that might be fetched, but that ain't the reason. Look, the truth is, I don't want to get on my soul, so they gonna talk down in hopes that one day I might give up my goals, but they never see it. They just gonna see me out rocking these shows, so I'ma keep grinding, I'ma keep shining, I'ma keep walking along this road, and I got my fans behind me. It's real, Lord, this way that I got my fam behind me. And they gonna chill about Omeretta, they going ham behind me. Right. No question, X made one call, don't give a damn, they might be. This industry tried to silence me, now fuck that, I'm a buck back. Y'all nigga attitude nasty, they move off emotion, they act like some women. Look, y'all nigga attitude sassy, and y'all been doing this shit for a minute, but I don't give a fuck who passed, we can't go big on big, stupid. They been waiting on me.
That shit is fire. That shit is fire. That shit is fire. I don't care what y'all talking about. That shit is fire. Like it's early. It's early here, and that got me amped. Everything she talks about, like that's. Listen to those words and what she's saying to you. I'm telling y'all from a feminist soul that shit hit my soul. That hit my feminist soul. Everything she talked about to try to silence me. They want to paint me difficult and hard because I won't go along and let them. Oh, I won't go along with the get along. What? I'm proud. Very proud. Very proud. I am very proud. Like, listen, I'm smiling. I'm so proud of this girl. All right, so let me see if there's anything else. Because I want to give it up on both sides. Sexy. I love that she's not like, she does both, like the tomboy and gives you still girly girl. Sexy girl. Oh, I love it. 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 Do you miss any other freestyles? Because some people, you can just listen to them go. Is this the same one or a different one? But let's go.
About your earnings, worry about that nigga that be cheating, you know it, so you rather cry in the RR than the bus, say your heart for a car home, get it, I'ma know it, little focused on another bitch, your name unemployed, how they get, how they go, how they work, don't ever talk gangsta, you can't stand behind it, no flex, one cap, put his ass for sure. Said I was the greatest and they laugh at it. I be talking shit to people, it's a bad habit. Having pressure with the kid cause he love me more than you. He don't fuck with you, bitch, cause you married. I be speaking facts and they hate it. Keeping shit 100's how I made it. Don't never try to keep up with the greatest. Cause everything you do is outdated. I'm killing shit dead on the daily. I got patience, I can never fake it. I'm always chasing. Stand up in my lane, never swerve, never fall. And I'm always the west, so don't ever try to play me. Gave me my respect, I ain't bad for it.
Hey, ain't begging for shit.
Name, hold, wait, no facts. Get the fuck up out the beating, baby, I'm your landlord. Say I do the most, but I say I do it well. No matter what's the reason, I'ma always keep it trill. $100 now, but he's never in the pressure. When I get up in the game, promise I'ma give him hell, no cap.
Hey.
Try me and I gotta go delete you like an L. Don't worry about my journey, bitch. Worry about your own.
I'm sorry, I want to hear it again.
You know it, so you rather cry in an R than the bus. Say your heart for a call home, get it. I'ma know it, little focused on another bitch. Your name unemployed. How they is, how they go, how they work. Don't ever talk gangsta, you can't stand behind it, no flex.
Hey, can't stand behind it.
I be talking shit to people, it's a bad habit. Having
Bad habit.
Cause he love me more than you, he don't fuck with you, bitch, cause you married. I be speaking facts and they hate it. Keeping shit 100
Speaking facts.
Don't ever try to keep up with
I
the
made it.
cause everything you do is outdated. I'm killing shit dead on the daily. I don't got the patience, I can never fake it. I'ma always chase it. Stand up in my lane, never swerve, never fall. And I'm always the west, so don't ever try to play me. Gave me my respect, I ain't bad for it.
Ain't
begging. Baby, that's a bad boy. Omeretta name, hold, wait, no facts. Get the fuck up out the beating, baby, I'm your landlord. Say I do the most, but I say I do it well. No matter what's the reason, I'ma always keep it trill. $100 now, but he's never in the pressure. When I get up in the game, promise I'ma give him hell, no cap.
Hey.
Try me and I gotta go delete you like an L. Yeah. Don't worry about my job.
That's that shit right there. That's that shit right there. And at the end of the day, when you like can talk that way and niggas try to silence you and try to take your voice, you only are telling that person they're a bad motherfucker. Who tries to silence a non-bad motherfucker? Like, come on, I love it. She got me amped. So it was so funny. Also, I'm really off on a tangent, but I was listening to someone the other day and I forgot what show, or maybe it was on, I think it was on YouTube, and they were just talking about like, what do you listen to when you go to work in the morning? I'm a hip hop person in the morning. Like, listen, I done shot everything up in on the train. I done ran through a couple niggas blocks. Like, I'm a hip hop person. Like, I need that amp. I need that fire in the morning. So more than likely, like when it comes to like if I was like on commuting and going out to work or in my car, it's hip hop. It's hip hop. It is most definitely hip hop. Yeah, yeah, most definitely. So this would be somebody that would be playing in my ear, listening to. I also like listen for new artists. I used to get a lot of new artist stuff from like the Joe Budden podcast, but I haven't really been listening to it all much lately. But I get a lot. I used to get a lot of new music, like finding out who new artists are, because we get our music all over the place now. So it's not centralized like it used to be with the radio and then videos. So now you literally have, if you're not on SoundCloud, if you're not on YouTube, if you're not on Instagram like that, you really kind of don't know who's all out there like that anymore, because there's no centralized TRL or something like that, or what was it? Oh gosh, I'm forgetting the BET one, but y'all know which one I'm talking about. But there's no centralized place to see artists' music, so you just really kind of don't know who's out there anymore like that, because we could just get everything from everywhere. So yeah, let's get into what I brought you guys here, and it was the Love and Hip Hop clip of Omeretta addressing her mother, and I was just like, okay, I do want to speak on this, because as a feminist, I think sometimes we get this bad label that we don't keep it real, or we don't critique women, or women don't critique women, and we think that we're just perfect, right? And it's not about that. And so I always want to make sure you guys are getting fair, balanced stuff here, because I'm going to go in on people, women, it don't matter. It can be dog, cats. It don't matter. It is what it is. There's no color bias here except for dark-skinned women, unless they really fuck up. But y'all get what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, there's no inner reason for me wanting to cover things, or things that kind of trigger in a response from me if it doesn't make sense. If I can't logically wrap my head around it, if it's something that I feel like I want to bring to people, to bring to their attention, I'm gonna talk about it. There's no science to that. All right, so all right, so before we get into the Omeretta and her mother video on love and hip hop, the universe would have it that I have a couple more people to highlight and things to kind of strengthen my argument, or not my per se argument, but me just the need to highlight dope women in hip hop that are actually giving us like real lyrics and giving us real ass music. So I went on site. I'm sorry, I went on Instagram and I seen this. And now there's two videos I'm going to show you because, like I said, this is all happening. Like, I recorded the first part of the video and then I went online and I was going to get back to recording and then I seen all of this and I was like, well, I'm going to include it into this video, right? Where I wanted to talk about Omeretta. So it says here, Cupcake, who's another hip hop artist, and I follow her on Twitter, says main girls in the industry are in her DMs asking to borrow lyrics. So now, there's just been all this conversation since the double XL, the double XL freestyle came out last night, or I just seen it last night. So it's been this conversation about just like people who are getting, kind of getting the push in the industry and getting a lot of eyes who are undeserving of it. So let's just hear what she has to say, and then I'm gonna play you another clip.
Because y'all love making it seem like, oh, I'm making these things up. I'm just this big liar. I'm just this. I'm doing this to drop a song. Baby, ain't even no song coming. What are y'all talking about? Your faves are not who they think they are. Y'all think they are, baby. They asking for verses. They asking for money. Yes, to me, y'all love saying little old you. They asking for a verse from little old you. Yes. Screenshots waiting. I don't record combos. Some ask through combos. Let's talk about it. So y'all want to come over here and call another black female, oh, you're unsuccessful. How? We made millions off this independently. Ain't got to break bread with nobody but Uncle Sam. Let's talk about it. I'm talking about main girls. We not.
All right. So, I mean, that's Cupcake. And so I think, there's a lot of frustration. And I feel like with women hip hop, and more so like even me getting online and talking about women hip hop, I mean, women in hip hop, like as its own thing, as like we like lyrics. Yeah, it's all we want to see all women win. But at the same time, we're going to have the autonomy to be able to call out bullshit when we see it. And that's just that. And hearing Cupcake say, like, yo, y'all, these main girls aren't who you think you are. I said to you guys, I believe that some of things that I've thought, or like my little one-liners or something that I put out there have been copied. My ideas, like there's just things that I know that just doesn't seem right. So, and I'm a nobody. So if you got somebody who's actually in the industry saying, yes, these girls are copying, they're going around looking at everybody's shit, acting like they're not seeing nothing, they see everything but not seeing nothing all at the same time, that type of deal. So it's whatever. All right, so I want you guys to see another one, right? Because this has been a lot. Like I said, I just did the video about Coi Leray. I wanted you guys to see what another artist. Her name is Rico Nasty. So it's never a light skin thing. I know Rico Nasty. She's also a dope hip hop artist. Someone I've listened to before today. And let's see what she has to say. So there's this post that says, "Stop the comparison. That shit's embarrassing." And that's Rico Nasty. That's her Twitter. And so if you go to the that's Coi Leray. Always, you know what I don't like? I don't even like this picture they got up of Coi Leray because it's that sympathy, emotional thing that certain people know that they can do, right? And they forever look like the one getting picked on, right? So she does a great job of being. All right, so here you go. This is Rico Nasty. Now, come on, like just like Omeretta, we just showing y'all I'm just showing y'all what I hear. I'm just showing y'all what I hear. I'm just letting y'all hear what I hear, so we can just all be on the same page, and we just bring it to the people in the comments. If the comments are saying it, I'm saying it. I just can't help to think it's not an inner problem with me. All right, so next up.
I'm enough. Woo! Oh, oh. Make me mad. I got a short temper. Oh. I wish you had the camera on right now. I'm enough. Ooh. I got a short temper, don't make me mad. I got a short temper, don't make me mad. Let me stop because I could listen to that. I'm probably gonna have to cut some of that out. But I could listen to that. I could listen to that probably like another 10 minutes. Just, I got a short temper, don't make me mad. Like, for real. Like, what? Talking shit about me from your cubicle. I got more money on my cuticle. Okay. Cuticle. Okay, I like that. All right, so... Here goes another post. Because, again, this comparison between Coi Leray and Lakia for the XXL. Only reason they're being compared is because how... Coi Leray brought up Lakia, because she should have just talked about herself, but because she went and tried to play in our face and try to position herself, and like it was sort of like she wanted to get ahead of the, you know what I mean, of the conversation that was being had, and so you went and kind of grouped yourself on some old girl power type of shit, but at the same time you like grouped yourself as though equal type of shit, and so folks had to come and say, listen. We are all equal. Yes, equally made as women. You have 2 tits. I have 2 tits. One twat there. We are all equally made in that way. But when it comes to this here, when it comes to this thing right here, when it comes to this thing called rap and hip hop and lyricism, we are not equal, hon. And that's that shit I was telling y'all, trying to flatten the surface with people, with your faves, to make them feel better. And this is one of those situations that the folks came out to say, we are not making you feel better in this, sis. We believe in confidence. We believe in all of that. Like, you get what I'm saying? But we do not believe in lying to yourself. And we do not believe in that. That is not going to do anybody any good in the long run for you. Later on, the fall will be harder. It just does no good for nobody all around to make you think that you were on the same level as somebody else. That's just not, that doesn't help anybody. Honestly, it doesn't even help yourself. It may not hurt your feelings. It may, you know what I mean, save your feelings, but it doesn't help you in the long run. Because someone is not telling you to go back to the drawing board and try again. They're making you think something that is not true. All right, so this person wrote, remember when Coi Leray said she was better than Rico Nasty? And so, I already played the song. And then it goes, and then Rico, I guess somebody who... I don't know, I guess there's a fan out there who was like, we need a Coi Leray collab. And sometimes people will ask questions just to get shady responses from people. And then Rico Nasty wrote no. But can we talk about it? Like, I look down at celebrities who do collabs with other celebrities or whatever who aren't on their same caliber. Because it's just like... And I know it's like, do put up good music and stuff. And like, you can have artists who aren't as good, as good as you, and collab with them. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. But I think there's something to be said when you make yourself look kind of cheap by who you stand by. And that's what I'm trying to say. So if you're not selective on like who you stand by in the sense of like who you're going to show up with on songs, and I'm not saying that this person has to be just as great as you, but I think there's a difference of what we're saying. Like, there's a difference
I think, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. 2 Chainz says he wants to do, he would love to do a feature or have a song featured with Jay-Z. And I guess there's been no response for him about that. I feel like as Jay-Z, I wouldn't respond either. Like, to be completely honest, like, I just think you, at some point, just call it what it is. Like, yo, dude, you're dope for what you do. It hits. You got an audience. You got people who follow you. But that's not, I don't think we are projecting to the same audience. Like, I mean, it just is what it is. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, what you do is fly for you, but I'm just not on that type of wave. That's not my wave. And you, it's all right with being able to say, like, I don't want to show up on that wave. I don't want to show up on that wave, and that's just, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. There's absolutely positively nothing wrong with that. It was so funny. Okay, so on my podcast, I used to say to my my co-host Mike, I used to be like, I love City Girls, right? And they all used to hate that I love ratchet music, but I like ratchet music, so it is what it is. And so I used to play with her, but like, yo, listen to that, and he'd be like, are you serious? Are you serious? But I said to him, and Coil Ray makes me feel as if though if I got in the booth and got into the studio, that I could come out with something better. Like, that's how trash I think this should sound. I'm sorry, and there's just too many great artists out here. There's too many great artists, and so when I'm talking about that, that what's his name, 2 Chainz and Jay-Z, no, I don't want to hear that. I don't want Jay-Z to ride his wave at all. That's his own wave and what he does. And I know I ain't tripping because I'm gonna go back and find it, because it was somebody here I had seen on social media, and they were talking about a 2 Chainz lyric. And then it was just like, do you remember that time 2 Chainz had us rock into this? And I'm probably gonna miss it because it's kind of hard to find shit on spot, even though it's like saved like this. But I really want to find it because I remember seeing that and was like, ooh, I'ma use this for this exact point, for this exact moment, y'all. Like, I literally was thinking about it when I seen it. Like, I was like, ooh, I'm gonna need this. I know it. I can feel it. So I go save it. Please let this be it. I promise y'all, I could not stop laughing. I was like, I'm gonna need you. But I just didn't know I was gonna like go there in the conversation because I would have had it pulled up. But I just remember saying that I'm gonna need this. Oh, whoa, here we go. Maybe this is it. Okay, so this is it. And then we can pull up some Jay-Z too. I'm going to do the Omeretta and her mother video separately. And so we're just going to end this out on just talking about music. The 20 most hilarious 2 Chainz lyrics, okay? So this is who wants to do a featured song with one of the greatest, Jay-Z. 2 Chainz remains one of the most underappreciated rappers on the planet. Okay, he's a unifying force in Atlanta. Yes, that is a fact. Because 2 things can be true. And, you know, one thing can be true and the other thing can be false. So where we have 2 Chainz remains one of the most underappreciated rappers. That is a truth. On the planet. No, I'm sorry, that's a false. He's not underappreciated. He's a unifying force in Atlanta. Now that's the truth. You get what I'm saying? We got a truth and a lie, where he's been at the heart of the cementing his city's spot as the best source of new hip hop in the past decade. Some more truth. He is at the center of where hip hop is the hottest. Despite releasing projects after project with undisputed heat, he's never been able to elevate his status to the level of the Drakes and the Lil Waynes of the world. Despite working with them frequently, but what's never been in doubt is the fact that 2 Chainz is one of the funniest rappers on the planet. Now, I think sometimes, you know, it goes that old saying, it's not about the quantity, it's about the quality, right? And so where we had, despite releasing project after project, with undisputed heat. That's the lie. He's never been able to elevate his status to the level of Drake's, because you know what does heat? Heat levels up to statuses of Drake and Lil Wayne. I'm just saying, that's what heat does. It just levels up too. It just does. I'm just saying. And you went up in to the heat of Drake and levels, like you worked with them, right? They brought you up there, but they just weren't able to keep you back with your own. You weren't able just to stay there with your own work. Okay? So they even came down and got you and was like, yo, bro, you deserve to be up here with us. And then when they can't be with you, you just can't stay up there. It just But what's never been in doubt is the fact that 2 Chainz is the funniest rapper on the planet. Now that's the truth. Now that's how you end a paragraph. End a paragraph with the truth. He is one of the funniest. All right, so 2 Chainz usually gets creative in the kitchen on the mic. His lyrical arsenal contains an unparalleled amount of food-related reminiscence, alongside the more archetypical? Okay, I don't know that word. Hip-hop go-tos incorporating excessive expenditures of sexual boasts. 2 Chainz's array of absolutely absurd bars are unlike any other rapper in the game. And with his new record, Pretty Girls Like Trap Music, dropping this Friday, we wanted to toast to the oft overlooked titty boy. Okay, this is them just trying to be clever and witty, and so it kind of reads hard, so it's not mean, okay? Because I read fine. I really do. We wanted to toast the oft overlooked titty boy by compiling a list of his most hysterical bars. We could honestly have picked a list of hundreds of his couplets of one-liners, but we eventually whittled it down to a mere 20 of his most hilarious lyrics. Number 20. We're not going to do all 20 because, no. I'm so high, I can sing to a chandelier. My flow a glass of ace of spade, and yours is a can of beer. Oh, okay. Can of beer. Oh, we can hear it? Much of that. If 2 Chainz serenading a chandelier wasn't jokes enough, his beverage boast is completely next level. See, I can't tell whether or not they're trying to be cheeky and shady, but I think they're trying to be shady in this article, to be completely honest. I think whoever wrote this is using his success of being out there, but with layers of just shade to me. I mean, you're a hip hop artist, and this article is saying that you're a jokester. I mean, just think about it. All right. So, I look like a safe. I put you back in your place. I look you right in your face. Sing to your bitch like I'm Drake. Okay, let me do that again. I look like a safe. I put you back in your place. I look you right in your face. Sing to your bitch like I'm Drake. Okay, you safe, put you back in place. Is it because they both ends with E's? Because I'm just safe place? Oh, okay. Like you're a safe place. Okay, I guess. But what is the I look you right in your face, sing to your bitch like I'm Drake? I'll look you right in your face and disrespect you and sing to your bitch like I'm Drake. Oh, okay. Don't trust me. I'll look you dead in your face and take your bitch. I think that's what that may translate to. I may look like a safe place, but I'll look you dead in your face and steal your bitch. So he's Mr. Steal Your Bitch. Okay. Drake and breast milk out a lean cup. Whose breast milk are you drinking? Let's see how that sounds. Yeah, I don't hear it. But I guess it's in the song. But it's very auto-tune-ish. It's like one of those songs like, and I know you guys couldn't hear it on the mic because again, copyright, and so I could hear it in the background, but it's very auto-tune-ish. You know that like some of those songs where you can't separate like the chorus from the verse because it just all kind of like blends in this weird way. Yeah, it was sort of like that. Like I couldn't distinguish. And maybe if I listen to it a little louder, maybe I listen to it a little louder, maybe I'll be able to understand it. Turn the camel toe into casserole. Huh? Like a tuna casserole or something? So turn my punani into a tuna casserole. Do you? I guess whichever's your favorite casserole, but that's not sexy. That neither like that's not sexy. I'm a casserole. That's the most blandish dish. Like casseroles are kind of bland, easy. Anybody can make. It's whatever. You just put a whole bunch of shit in one pan and serve that shit up. You know what I mean? It's not really kind of creative. You know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like if you turn my camel toe into some shrimp scampi or something like that, I don't know. Eat on you like a crab boil. I like something like I don't know. Like I just don't want to be a casserole. Me personally, I just wouldn't want to be a casserole. I can think of all the like I can think of fruit I'd rather be. You get what I'm saying? I just feel like when I hear casserole, I just think of tuna, blah, white people. Like, and I don't want to be that. So I just feel like if you are going to, you know what? Lotto. Lotto got it right. Big Lotto got it right. Turn the camel toe into some mac and cheese. You know what I'm saying? Gushy like some mac and cheese. Now I can get with that a little bit better than I can get, even though it's a type of casserole. It just ain't no generic ass tuna casserole, and that's just how I see that. That's that. Ass so big, I told her to look back at it. Now that's a good one. That's a good one. I like that one. Okay. 2 Chainz logic at its finest. Okay, now catch up to my campaign. Coupe the color of mayonnaise. Catch up. Okay, now catch up to my campaign. Oh, we got a catch up and mayonnaise thing going. Okay, okay. Now catch up to my campaign. Coupe the color of mayonnaise. So I'm keeping the coupe white. Catch up to me, like ketchup red, to my campaign. What does catch up to my campaign? What's the campaign part? I got the ketchup. I mean, that's dope. I guess. Okay, now catch up to my campaign. Catch up to what I'm doing. Catch up what I'm running with. Coupe the color of mayonnaise. I don't know. I can't. I don't got it. Maybe y'all got it. I don't know. I don't got it. But this is the last one. Got a Chanel chain on top of Chanel chain on top of Chanel chain on top of Chanel chain. Goddamn. I'm laughing. And they literally said this. He's a jokester. A hip hop artist that's a jokester. Got a Chanel chain on top of Chanel chain on top of Chanel chain on top of Chanel chain. Goddamn. I used to like that verse. I remember that. I remember that verse in the club. Hold up. Let me listen to it. Yep. Yep. Cream Tuesday. I remember this. Okay, I can't give you no more of that. I can't give you no more of that. But chain on top of a Chanel chain on top of a Chanel chain. Goddamn. 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 I don't know if it goes like that, but I do remember it. And I couldn't get to that part because I don't want my video to get copyright straight. All right. So, yeah, I'm going to end it there. I just wanted to show y'all some dope women in hip hop. I know I did say I'm going to do the Omeretta and her mother. So I'm gonna get back to that video right after this, but I'm gonna go ahead and end that video there. If anybody is watching this video and they may feel some sort of way about it, I'm gonna leave you a little message at the end of this video.
Do something else.
As I'm closing this out, it's gonna appear on the screen.
Do something else.
And just tell you, you know, do something else. What did T-Pain say? Do something else.
And then get mad when
All right, so y'all know how we do it here. We keep it bougie and posh, and black as AF. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm out.
do something else.